Welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory, my fellow friends. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I'm having a good one myself. Hunkered down, isolated, and working from home. Doing all the things I can do to help out with what's going on in this crazy world. I hope you guys are all safe. And my heart goes out to anybody who is struggling in this time. I know it's going to be very difficult, so hopefully you can just sit back and enjoy and have a little fun with me today as we kind of just enjoy a little bit of gaming action. Last episode, we worked on this oh, sorry, that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Look, I put all these backwards. Whoops. OCD people, look away. Look away. Just look away. Fear not. Anyways, I finished off the other power plant box. Orange box, trademark. Comments for those who understand what the orange box is. How old are you? Anyways, it is working pretty well off of one coal belt so far. So one of the 120 belts we brought in from one of the pure nodes. That leaves us with another coal belt of 120 per minute to use in our steel processing. I didn't even notice that there was a crossbar in there when I was putting these down. I'm gonna have to fix that. So yeah, I've enclosed it almost. I still need to do a little bit of work, but you know, it's a greenhouse for the greenhouse gases, and everything seems to be working a-okay. Our power levels are good. I'm expecting the biomass electricity to go offline soon. This is gonna hurt. And then we'll be left with whatever we have. Actually, I think it already has now. 1285 is what we're producing, and I believe, oh no, they're still running. We should drop down below 1,000 if I remember correctly. These guys are getting pretty close. Speaking of which, they're about to all fail, which is fine. I'm okay with that. That was kind of the plan, and I'm not sure if I'm going to shut these off or if I'm going to use them as emergency boosters if we need them. Since they're already set up, I don't know why we'd bother taking them down. But that's good. Like, I'm very happy. It's a very simple setup. It's, you know, in this season, I wanted to try to do a little bit more building. And I know it's just simple, and we're going to put more decorations on there when we unlock some of the new walls and things. Like, we don't have windows yet, for example, and that's some of the stuff we'll be able to unlock here pretty soon. I think we need 5 more. Yeah, 5 more tickets, and then we can unlock windows, and then we can add a little bit more detail and make it a little bit more pretty. I mean, yeah, technically we could probably, actually, you know what would look really good is if we took that and turned that into let's see here, the walls, maybe this. What kind of color is it? Just the gray? I don't know if they have different names for it, but give it a little bit of a pizzazz in the corners, which is totally doable. And maybe I'll do that off camera. But today, as you probably know because you saw the title, we're going to work on steel production. And we've done this in the past. I had a reason... Whoa. I don't know why that switched. Oh, hey, I got my Xeno banger. Made that off camera as well. So in the previous season, I set up a pretty compact steel processing, and because we're a little bit behind where we're at when we started that, we had Mark III belts and we only have Mark II belts. We're only able to bring in 120 coal currently, and we'll be able to upgrade that pretty quick here. In fact, if we finish off the advanced steel production and then we finish off one more steel production tier, we'll be able to make the Mark III belts, and then we'll be able to expand this production line. So without further ado, we're just going to kind of go ahead and set this up, which involves just getting a couple splitters down and like that, and hopefully I get that in the right spot. And usually how I do this is I just run 2 lines down the middle, and so we'll go and put one down here, for example, like so. And then I just stack it like that. A real simple design. And then we just run iron or coal from the top and iron or coal from the bottom in. And there's lots of room here because I have the room. You can actually make this much, much, much more compact using elevators. In fact, you can get these pretty much right up against each other. And but you know, for this particular build, I'm going to put another building around it. And I think what we'll probably do is stack these up. So we might get a few floors of them. So let's see, if we figure out that we're going to have 270 belts, that means each of these produces 45 steel ingots. So we're going to need 45. So every pair is 90, and that's 180 and then 270. So we can have 3 foundries per Mark III belts. And so if we do that, what am I missing? Can't afford. Oh, I need concrete. Wow, that's a rare treat. I guess it's because I was doing all that building. So if we do the math, each belt can support 6 foundries. So every floor can have 6 foundries, and that'll also produce 270 steel per minute. So if we stack it up, we could make a steel pillar. Big steel pillar in the sky. You know, I think that's probably the way we go. And then we have this area here, so we can bring in all of our iron and all of our steel, and we can just run it up the side of the building. So that's kind of what I'm envisioning for this one. Again, I want to do a super building, but at the same time, I'm kind of getting into this like factory city mode where we have smaller buildings and they're kind of all dotted all over the place. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a building around there. I'll put a building around here. This is kind of the centerpiece, and we'll just roll with it for now. And you know, I can never keep my mind straight about what I want to do. I keep evolving my plans. I hope you guys don't mind, but I find it fun. You know, I get inspired to do things differently. And sometimes you just follow direction. And in the early game, where we're still kind of setting up our basic production, I think this kind of factory city mentality might work better. And then once we have like crazy production of all of the resources, then we can go ahead and build something mega. So yeah, if we look at it like this building's actually quite tight. In fact, we can probably get rid of these 2 rows and go straight up from here, because the outputs will be on this side, and we can collect all those outputs and then spit them out somewhere into a storage facility, say over here. So yeah, let me get this all connected up and we'll see what we got. All right, we're all connected. Now I just need to go find a source of iron. Coal's fine, and while it won't run all of these 100% efficiently, it will do for now until we get the Mark IIIs and we can get our production up and running. So let me go find, I'm hoping, a pure iron node somewhere out here, and we'll run it back to base. Hey, what's that? Ooh, that's a big floaty bit over there. One thing, oh yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but yeah, here's another thing for you OCD people. Look away! Look away! Oh, look at that. Look at that curve. Oh, that is the best. That is the best curve ever. Oh man, look at that! Isn't that great? Anyways, I have actually run Caterium all the way back. You can see over here. I don't know. Can you actually see way in the distance? Kind of like way over there where my cursor is a miner, and we actually have it running all the way to right there. It ends right there. So we do have Caterium. I'm just not doing anything with it yet, as well, you know, we don't have a need for it. Now, is this all backed up? Yeah, this is backed up, huh? I think we could... No, maybe not. I think it's going. We could probably scoop a little bit of it. Anyways, I gotta find some more iron. And hey, look at the walking pimple. What's up, man? What you doing, dude? Hopefully that is one right there, maybe. And then we can run down here. I'm trying to make it so that we have these access guideways, if you will, that we build all of our belts on, because I don't want to have them, you know, just willy-nilly over the place. Huzzah! It is a pure node. That is fantastic! And we can plop a miner down and then run it over there. And then once we get Mark II miners, that would be amazing. And I can't build it, of course not. I don't have what I need. Alright, so let me go and set that up. I will set up another foundry, like our trademarked... I don't know, what do we call it? Our box? One of these guys here. Where we have four of the smelters and 1 miner all set up. These will need to expand, actually, as we upgrade the miners, because they'll be able to produce twice as much. Oh, yeah. And we're not going to need that much. We're going to actually have to split off. Oh, you know what we should do? I'm just rambling. It's a rambling man today. We should... Once we upgrade these, we should probably make an iron ingot building. That's it. We'll make a central processing where we store all of our iron ingots, and then we shunt them off to wherever we need it. That's going to be so epic and so cool. Okay, we've got our iron node set up. And now we're just harvesting, or we're mining, I should say. And then in here, we're just going to set this up to be iron ingots. And we should get 30 per minute, 120 total, which is perfect. And now we just need to deal with the output, and hopefully our power should hold out. I don't think we're going to have any problems. And then we can go ahead and make mergers here. And let's see here. Let's do it right about there. And right about there. And one last one right there. Did I get it all in a row? Sometimes I don't get it right. And we're producing 30, so we can use the Mark 1 belts out of here. And they can go in like so. And then I just go like that. And then back 2. And get your toit 90. For those who are loving that kind of stuff. And then from here, we're just going to run a straight line up and over on the Mark 6 or Mark 2 belts. Mark 6, no. And I just, for this, I just run them on the desert floor. I don't really care about, you know, trying to line it all up. I just feel like we would end up with way too many foundations all over the place. And this way we can just kind of follow the power pole. And then we get to a point where we have to go up. And then we'll set it up as a second run over here, and then we can follow the rest of this main bus, so to speak, and then we can get it all the way over to our little steel processing. All right, I just finished running the iron belt all the way over to our foundries, and I think this will work pretty well. I had to make a couple alterations to our setup over here. This had a slope down here, but I fixed that, and also kind of just set it up for the future, although these belts technically are not aligned great. And I don't think we can have 3 realistically. So I fixed that on here, and I might go back and fix that belt line later if we ever need to. Of course, we can always just stack vertically, but I'm also planning on things like if we need to run power poles, or if we need to run a water or fuel down here as well. It's good to have it all set up nice and neat. So yeah, anyways, eventually once that ore comes, looks like it's coming right now, we'll be able to take the output from here and send it to a central storage facility, which is what I'm going to build next. And then I'll probably slap some walls on the outside here and do that afterwards. And that right there, that is no bueno. That is not a bueno placement. Huh, can we... Let's see, if this is the outside, where's the wall going to be? The wall's going to be right here. Ah, you know one thing we can use, which we haven't used yet. I'll make that a door, so let's make sure it's on the right side. Facing the right way. Let's do that. Okay, so one thing we can take advantage of right here, if we go up one, is I haven't used these ever. So power, double-sided power plug, and I think I'll just plop that right in the middle there. And I can run it right to here. And then I'll run this guy to here. And that's nice and clean. And then we can get rid of that pole right there. Which I don't think is necessary, is it? Oh, it might have been. Let's run that like that. Alright, there we go. I think we turned off the mine power down there. But that's all set. These are amazing. I love that. That's such a great addition to the game to help clean up the lines. And there's a couple spots I need to put those in. Also, I'm going to grab one of these, and we'll make a little door right here. And I think we can make a door there. Is that... Oh, just barely fits. Nice, that's going to look good. And then, yeah, we'll just run a wall all the way around the outside. And now that it's getting dark out, I'll be able to do that. Actually, I think we'll run... Okay, let's see. Can we actually place those there? We can. Okay, good. So we'll be able to run a wall down the back here. Perfect. And then the building can be just a titch smaller than I had originally planned. Let's kind of get a sense of scale here. And I'm going to grab this. And I think we got a clipping problem there. Right. Okay, well, I'm going to have to break that for a second because I do need to get a wall up above it. Maybe even up there. Let's break that. Okay, good. I can resume this. Perfect. And we should be processing steel ingots now. You know what I just realized? I'm such an idiot. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Oh no! Do you see what I did wrong here, folks? Do you see the colossal disaster that is this setup? Oh my gosh, we're screwed. We're so screwed. It's iron ore, not ingots. And I just set all the ingots down. No! look at this. Look at this mess. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't even know if I want to fix that. I think we gotta go get another iron. Oh man. Facepalm. All right, by the moonlight, we're gonna grab this one, and I guess since we don't need to refine it, we'll just pull it from there and we'll run it back to the Beltway. And I guess I should try to find another couple pure ones because we need 45 per. Yeah, so 90. We need 270 ore, and I don't even know that I can get that out of a single pure node. I get 120. I get 240 max, so it might behoove me to actually pull some ore off of another one. Let's check out this guy right here. If this is pure as well, then what we'll do is we'll set up 2 impure. So that would be 60, right? So half. So this would max out at 120. That one would be 240, so 360. I don't know. Is that like a Mark IV belt? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, I'll look around. I'll get a few of these things set up, and then I'll slap myself in the face a few more times for derping so hard. All right, derpiness has been fixed. I've set up the miners, and our ore is now rolling in to our factory over here. We're going to need to do a little bit more work to get that 270, so this will not be maximum efficiency until we unlock a couple more milestones. So for now, we're just going to get what we can, mostly because we need the output of this factory for the ability to actually make the things we need to unlock the next tier. So I need those steel pipes. Ouch, that's going to hurt. And we can't really make those efficiently until we get that ore. So it should be coming ever so slowly soon. And then this will basically start to spool up. And then as we get more resources, I'll add more iron nodes and upgrade the belts to the 270s. And then this will be 100% efficient. And then we can add floors after that, which will be amazing. All right, steel is being produced. And we're storing it out here, and I think this is what we'll end up doing. We'll just run a storage rack up the side here once we get the double storage units. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Unacceptable! How did I miss that one? What? Let's gotta fix that. Is that better? Are we lined up now? We are, except it's in the wrong spot. Conveyor merger. Alright. Green arrow that way. Let's try that again. Somehow I managed to mess that up, which is not uncommon. Alright, so like so, and like so. And like so, and... Oh no, wrong belts. Oh, errors. Errors. We need the high capacity belts for the center line. Like that. Perfect. Alright, that works. Yeah, so we have 45 coming out. Actually, sorry, was it 45? Yeah, 45, 45, 45. So 135 per side for a total of 270. The belts can't totally handle the output, but that's okay. What's going on here? Oh, no iron ore. Is that just because what? Oh, well, that's another problem. Gotta actually connect all of these together. Oh, that's funny. There you go. There you go. Have at it. It's not that it matters because we can't supply enough to run everything, but that's okay. We're still producing a decent amount of steel quite quickly, actually. I'm very happy with that. And that's going to be good enough to get us off to the races and make some pipes. In fact, we'll probably just go ahead and do that manually right now. I think I needed 300. Let's see here. How many do we have? Think I needed 300, or was it 600? I think it's 2 per pipe, so we need 600 steel ingots. So I'm going to crank on those manually, and then I'm going to launch that off so that we can actually expose the Mark II miners. And then we can immediately upgrade. Well, we can't take advantage of it, unfortunately, but we can upgrade at least one of the lines to the Mark II miner and get double production out of the normal node. Actually, I think it's 1-to-1. 3 ingots for 3 pipes. Or no, sorry, 3 ingots for 2, so it's 3-to-2. So we had enough already. I didn't have to wait for any more. And we're almost there. 6, 8, 100. Let's not do that. Let's send the big ship into space. Let's push the red button, my fellow friends. Bang! Oh, baby. Nice.
Milestone reached. Improved miner included to double extraction rates and improve efficiency of new pipelines. A collection of new, more complex parts is now available for crafting.
What else
An
can we
additional
make?
project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Right. So was that it? Was it just... Let me just look here again. What did we unlock? Tier 4, advanced steel production. Oh, right. Stators, motors, heavy modular frames, automatic wiring, or automated wiring, which we need. Encased beams. Right. Not as amazing as I was hoping. This one here is probably what we'll do next, because I think we can actually make... Now that we have steel production, we can quickly get these beams. Because I really want the Mark IIIs before we go any further. And actually, I'll just jam up these in the butt. Because that will allow us to maximize efficiency. And I think I'm going to wait and finish that episode off with that today. So I'm just going to wait for the steel to produce a little bit. Do some manual grinding. Because the rest of the stuff is pretty easy to get. Like this 100 should be no problem. And then we can push the red button again in another... How many minutes? How many minutes? Where does it say? I can't see it. It's not on the screen. Where'd it go? Usually it's... Is he already back? What? He's back already. That's awesome. Is that a bug? Usually it's like 5 minutes. Anyways, yes, we'll be able to push the shiny red button one more time. All right. I think we have enough to send this on its way. Push the shiny red button. Number 2 for today.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
Oh yeah, that's what we wanted, those Mark IIIs and the industrial storage container, which is amazing. However, we can't really make those easily yet until we actually start manufacturing some of these components. But we can do it manually for now, and that will be fantastic. However, the other thing that is, I just thought of, these take... Right, so we actually kind of need to start processing the steel into something. And... yeah, it's kind of a chicken and the egg scenario here. We have quite a big run of, well, yeah, I guess we could do it. We have a pretty big run of belts to get here, so we're probably going to need 500 or 600 of those beams, which means 1,200 steel. So I might just temporarily set something up here that just gets these ingots and turns them into beams so that we can do the efficient production. Alright, we'll just set this up temporarily. Where's the middle of the wall? Right there. And we'll run some power through the wall using our awesome pass-through power. Yeah, I'll just set this up real quick here. I'll put a little storage crate on this side like so. I don't think we're going to be producing a whole lot. There we go. But yeah, this'll be 60 per minute, 15 per minute. That'll help. I can let this run for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and we'll end up with enough of these steel beams to actually upgrade all of our belts. And I'll do that off camera in between episodes, so when you guys come back, we'll have quite an efficient little orange box. Trademark orange box for the win. So yeah, that's basically sealed in. It's one single floor, and then you can see I've already put in the floor above, and you can see how we can quite easily every, is it 3? 1, 2, 3. Every 3 walls we can put in a floor, which is a pretty compact design, and every floor is 270 ingots without any upgrades. So we're not putting any slugs into it or anything like that. It's just 100% vanilla, if you will. And so we can stack this up maybe 5 or 6 times if we want to get that crazy with production. I don't know if we need that. And that can be our basically our box o' steel, if you will. And anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you bang on the like button down below. Crash that subscribe button. And always, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. My name is Crash, and I'm out.